Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Daddy Cliff here. Today I am taking you to Australia, precisely at Monash University. They have a lot of scholarships, but it is important for me to state here that I'll place the link to this website, and when you want to search for the scholarship, you need to check international students, and then a list of scholarships will open. But I'm not going to go through all of the scholarships because you have way too many scholarships that are here. Some are fully funded, some are not fully funded. Some are for Australian citizens and some are for both Australian, New Zealand and international students, which means you would need to take the time, go through the different scholarship, and then probably look for one that suits you. There are equally scholarships that are mainly for Chinese students. Some are for Pakistani students like this one. Some are for Vietnamese. So it is very important that you take into account all of that, and you should equally make sure you know if the scholarships are fully funded or they are partially funded. For example, you have this one, the Kong Lin Family Scholarship. You would have to go inside and then check at the details of this scholarship before you apply. The scholarship will not be offered in 2023, so you have to check well before you apply, and it is for an international student. But those are not the scholarships that are important for me as far as this video is concerned. I would look at the co-founded Monash Graduate Scholarship. This is it. And then I would equally look at the Monash International Leadership Scholarship. Those are the two scholarships that we will look at. This video is going to be very short, which means you would have to take your time to go through the different scholarship and look at the requirements before you apply. Let's hit the road with the first one, which is the co-founded Monash Graduate Scholarship. They say it is 4 rounds per year, and this is the total amount, and application begins as from January. Who is eligible? Is say an Australian citizen, a New Zealand citizen, Australian permanent resident, Australian humanitarian visa holder, and an international student. So you can go ahead and look at the requirement. Here you have the requirement. You have a host of countries that have been named here, so you might want to look and make sure your country is among the list of countries. But to make it easy, if you know your studies were taught entirely in English, then you're good to go. You just need to provide a document that proves that your studies were done in English. But if you know you did not study in English, then you would have to provide one of the standardized English testing scores, and then you would have to look at the overall band. For example, IELTS should be at least 6.5 with no band being less than 6. This scholarship will cover your living allowances and then will provide you relocation allowances. This is successful international applicants will also be awarded a faculty tuition paying scholarship, which means they'll pay your tuition fee. And then they say how to apply. Application for graduate research scholarship is done at the time of applying for your course, unless you are already enrolled. So if you are already a student at Monash University, you can equally request for this scholarship. But if you are applying as a new student, then let's continue to read. They say whether you are a new or current student, the same application process is used for both admission and or scholarship via our application portal, which means during the online application process you have the possibility to apply for the scholarship. You do not need to specify which scholarship you are applying, as you are automatically considered for all graduate research scholarship where eligible. So here, this is international round 1. It says open from September and closes in March. So round 1 is already closed. Then there is international round 3. They say open from the 1st of April and closes on the 31st of August, which means you can apply for round 3 because you have international 1, domestic 2, and domestic round 4. You have to make sure you know the round that you are applying for. Selection criteria. They say Monash scholarships are very competitive and are awarded based on your academic record, any research output, and prior research experience. So if you are somebody who is very much into research as a graduate student, we're talking about master and PhD here, and you've carried out a lot of research, you have a lot of research experience, then this will highly work in your favor during the application process. It is important that you take note of that. You can then go here and click apply directly to Monash, and then you can go ahead with the application process. We are not going to do that. If you want us to do a tutorial on how to apply, comment on the link below, and then we'll think about that and then probably do it. Now let's look at the second one. It says Monash International Leadership Scholarship. Here they say, am I eligible? You must be one of the following: an international student intending to enroll full-time in an undergraduate or postgraduate. This one is both for those who are applying for a bachelor's degree or for a master or PhD. This is good news for our undergraduate student. For you to apply for this one, you must first make sure you receive a full course offer, which means you need to apply, get admission, and then apply for this scholarship. And also, this scholarship is for those students applying for or enrolled in a Bachelor of Medical Science and Doctor of Medicine and Master of Business Administration. It is very important that you take into account that when applying. And then the benefits, it says 100% course fee paid until the minimum number of points for your degree are completed. Your full tuition until you graduate. They say commencing undergraduate students will be invited to apply for a place in Monash Minds, a leadership program for first year students. Recipients may be asked to participate or be profiled in relevant Monash marketing, recruitment and promotional materials or events. So those are the opportunities that you will get. You would have some experience in marketing and maybe probably attend some promotional materials or events. Number 4 scholarships are available. Selection criteria: based on academic achievements, students will be assessed based on their scholarship application statement, which means you'd have to provide a statement of purpose indicating why you think you are a best fit for the scholarship. And then there is a certain score that you have to maintain every semester to continue to keep your scholarship. How to apply: you must submit a separate application form for this scholarship following the due dates. And then, like I said, before applying for this scholarship, you must receive a full Monash course offer with no condition. There is equally a possibility for you to defer your admission within the same academic year. You do not equally need to provide any supporting documents. Here are the selection rounds. You have many different selection rounds. The first one is always in October, next one November, January, fourth round is in March, fifth round is in April, and then round 6 is in June. So you can go ahead and start applying for this scholarship. That being said, let's end the video here. Go through this page for scholarships and then look at the scholarship. You might find something that might be of interest to you. This is one on engineering. All you need to do is click, look at it, and then see if you fulfill the condition. There is international student. This is not fully covered, but maybe it might be of help to somebody who is already in Australia and is seeking for scholarship. This is where we will end the video. I wish you the best of luck in your application. Remember, most of the scholarships in Australia are very much research intensive. If you have research experience, it will really help in your application. If you've not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.